Started with something and writing for someone really takes time. So you can take your time and you can write about it. Since I will distribute it sometime. Okay? We all know each other, so I'm pretty sure it won't take much time. Okay. Okay, so moving on, attending a Toastmasters meeting is like eating a delicious pie. Okay, so the pie where the P stands for prepared speeches, I stands for impromptu speeches, and the E stands for evaluation. And together these make a beautiful and a very delicious pie. So the pie is incomplete without the ingredients, which is the tag team. The tag team which comprises of the timer, the hour counter, and the grammarian. Okay, so every Toastmasters meeting will never ever be complete without the tag team. So to begin with, we have the grammarian for today. So a grammarian, which is personally my favorite tag role, I'll be very honest, and those who know me know very well how much I value this. Okay? So, because I'll tell you what, whenever you correct someone's grammar, people never like you. Never ever like you. But this is just a contrary to what we do in Toastmasters. People appreciate when you correct their grammars because they help you learn better and pronounce better. So, for that, we have with us our grammarian for today, Toastmaster Tejan, who will come and tell you about the vitality of grammar. Over to you, Toastmaster Tejan. Please clap for her. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I'm Misha, the mediator for today's meeting. Another very important role in our Toastmasters journey. As a grammarian, my role is to help. I'm sorry. As a grammarian, my role is to help enhance the language skill by closely listening to other speakers and paying attention towards usage of good language, grammar, vocabulary, and not so good English. Another key role of grammarian is to introduce word of the day and idiom of the day. Today's word of the day is esteem, which means respect, typically for self or for others. Example of usage of esteem in a sentence would be self-esteem is essential for self-growth or opportunities. Idiom of the day would be pat yourself on back. Meaning is appreciate or acknowledge your own efforts and achievements. Esteem is the word of the day. Is respect self or others. And idiom of the day would be pat yourself on back, which means appreciate or acknowledge your self achievements or efforts. And the usage of idiom of the day in a sentence would be after delivering the speech, don't forget to pat yourself on back. I encourage all the speakers, including the Toastmaster participants, to include word and idiom of the day in your speeches. And I acknowledge those who successfully use it. In addition, I will also be paying attention towards simple phrases, good vocabulary, as well as grammatical errors or mispronunciation. So, all the best to you. Let's have an engaging session and looking forward to language skills of each one. Thank you so much. That was really nice. I'm sure it will help us all boost our self-esteem and calm ourselves on fire. Please comment. Okay, moving on. So now we have our counter Toastmaster Sai Prasad, who will brief us about the technicalities and the importance of having an counter in a Toastmasters meeting. Because it is important since we prefer the specific to the general and the definite to the vague and the concrete to the abstract. Over to you, Toastmaster Sai Prasad.
Thank you, Toastmaster Misha. So, as our counter, it is my duty to point out whenever you guys use filler words crutch words, and figure phrases in your speeches. As we know, people always stumble, but we get up and we move on. So, in that same spirit, whenever you have any such messages, I will point them out to you. Please don't hold that against me. And yeah, let's have a great session together.
Thank you so much. Okay. So, time is what we want the most, but what we use the worst. This is a beautiful saying by Tim Penn. And those who make the worst of their time complain the most about it. So, to make sure this does not happen in Toastmasters, we have with us our timer, Toastmaster Tushar, who is the timer for today and take us through the timing guidelines to understand the importance of time and timer in Toastmasters meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Tushar.
Thank you so much for the Misha. So good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today I am playing a role with timer. So as a timer, I will be ensuring that every speaker deliver their speeches, table topics within the mentioned time limit. And at the same time, I will be alerting the speaker by showing the cards like green, yellow, and red. So let me walk you through the guidelines. Now, first category of speech is the icebreaker speech. For icebreaker speech, the time limit is between 4 to 6 minutes. At 4 minutes, I will show the green card like this. At 5 minutes, I will show the yellow card like this. And at 6 minutes, I will show the red card like this. For icebreaker speeches, we have a rest time of 30 seconds at the start of the time limit. Now, next category is the prepared speech. For prepared speeches, we have a time limit of 5 to 7 minutes. So at 5 minutes, I will show the green card. At 6 minutes, I will show the yellow card. And at 7 minutes, I will show the red card. Even for prepared speeches, we have a rest time of 30 seconds at the start of time. Now, the next category comes the table topics. So for table topic, the time limit is between 1 to 2 minutes. So at 1 minute, I will show the green card. At 1 minute, 30 seconds, I will show the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I will show the red card. So for table topics, we have rest time of 30 seconds at the end of the 2 minutes. Now, next category is the evaluation. So for evaluations, the time limit is between 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will show the green card. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, I will show the yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I will show the red card. Even for evaluation, we have less time of 30 seconds at either type of time limit. So I will be presenting my timing report when forward on the stage by the general evaluator. Over to you, Toastmaster Project, Toastmaster Misha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster. Okay. So let us now relish and taste the pie, the feast of the prepared speeches of the Toastmasters section, meeting section. So our first speaker for today is Toastmaster Darshita, who will be attending her L2P speech, and her evaluator is Toastmaster Mitesh. He will now share the speech objectives of her speech before she commences her speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Mitesh. Okay, the chits have been distributed only for the members. One more thing, if you get your own name, please let me know. It is imperative that you get some other person's name and not your own name. You're on your own name. Okay.
Okay, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Toastmaster Mitesh and I will be evaluating Toastmaster Darshita's speech. She is appearing for level 2 productivity speech from her master program presentation mastery. The objective of the speech is for the member to share the mental experience within Toastmasters or outside Toastmasters as a protege. So, the time guideline for this speech is 5 to 10 minutes. I wish best of luck to Toastmasters.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mitesh. So let me now welcome our speaker number 1, Toastmaster Darshita. Please welcome her with an applause. Toastmaster Darshita, talking with your younger self, talking with your younger self, Toastmaster Darshita. Over to you and all the best.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Darshita, and first of all, welcome to you all to the Toastmaster meeting. Talking with the younger self. I'm sure you all are thinking what this is about, right? I'll give you a scenario. I had a birthday yesterday, and we came to my birthday. was full of contemplating and thinking about myself. Okay, I'm only 21. So what next? And while I was thinking about it, I met a younger sister for coffee. But he asked me how, right? I met her. I don't know what she did. We decided to go to a nice cafe, different aesthetic cafe. We decided to try. She was 10 minutes late. I was 20 minutes late. So yes, there we go. We start. We sit around each other. And thinking that going to menu, what should we order? Because every girl, as like, people are foodies. And she ordered a nice pasta. And a chole bhature. And we are like, you know what, we are different things. That's okay. So we were waiting for the food. We started talking. She was quiet. She was like, "Hey, what and now? No, she didn't know anything, right? She was sitting in a casual top. She didn't have any makeup on. She had a oiled hair. Look at she didn't eat salad, right? And then look at me. I'm well dressed. I have a full face of makeup. I have blown out hair. We're sitting. I was fine. You know what? I started things. I started asking her, "So what? Tell me what is going on with you. How the parents are treating you. What is school? What are your friends? What are you with your crush?" She's like, "You know what? Okay, I start sharing. Chandra, you know, yeah, I give this exam right now. I gave an exam last month. I have two more coming the next month. Parents are good. They are like, they should do this, they should do that. And when they did a game with us, we play together. And yeah, I like teasing her a lot. She's telling me all that. We're talking. And she asked me, Rashida, what about you? I'm like, yeah, life is good. I go to college. I have friends. We chill out. And I take the lectures, but mostly I sleep to them. And I also go out. Like every other day, I'm going out with my friends, doing stuff. And she's like, "So what will you do for your birthday?" I'm like, yeah, I went to a movie with my friends. Then we went to a take one, we chilled out a little bit. She's like, "Did the parents allow you to go for a movie alone?" Like, yeah, they did. And she's like, "But they don't allow me to go anywhere." And I'm like, you know what? I'm 21 now. And I go now. So yes, parents got a little bit loose and they're allowing us to go out. She's like, wow. So this means, I'm gonna get that and go up. I'm like, yes, you are. And she's like, oh, what about CBA? You like CBA, right? So where are you at there? I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna be a CBA. I'm gonna be an engineer in fact. That's to an MBA. She's like, how did that happen? Did father wanted to be a CA all your life? I'm like, yes, did want that. But guess what? I saw my goals and I was, you know what? I want to become that. I told them that and they were like, Rajna, it's your choice. We do what we want. And so I chose the path. She's like, hey, are you the captain? I'm like, no, I'm not the captain. But I wanted to be a captain, right? You prepared for it all of high school. Why are you a captain? I'm like, no, well, there was some important things for me. I suggested I was putting on my exam and then constrained. She got a little bit sad. But she was like, life happens, father happens. And so we move forward. She asked me, and what is about the college? What's going on? And if you're doing engineering, what about IIT? I'm like, hold on, not required. It happened, it was a phase, went through it, but now we're in a good college, so very good friends, and yes, I'm enjoying my life. Like, but at least you're happy with this. I am happy. And it hit me. She asked me if I was happy. And for younger Darshita, being happy was important. When I see me right now, I'm like, yeah, I'm going through life like water flows in the river. But then she actually considered that being happy was a thing. For me, it's like, yeah, that comes like goes a smile, laugh, and so. Moving forward, went ahead, and then we are talking about what about trips? We go out with family a lot. Because we used to go out like every year, six times, twice or twice. I'm like, you know what? That's not happening anymore. Because father is busy with his job, busy at the college, busy at his classes. Well, I'm going out on my own. Every time I maybe I go to a beach, a temple, a place, and I'm very different season of my life right now. And she's like, but what are you doing? What are you college? Are you topper? Your daughter is a rank in school. Like, what rank? I don't know what I'm talking about. So then she's like, we were topper, right? And where did it come go? I'm like, you know what? Everything is good. I'm scoring well. I have decent marks, but no, not at all. She's like, what are you saying? The mother shout at me. Like, mother is okay with it. She has learned everything. And so we are okay, we are chatting. And then she asked me, okay, what are you dancing? You dance a lot now. Next, well, it's a thing of the past now. We used to, but we only do it in front of sister and with the non No professional dancing. And so talk. And then we should also ask him, what are the students? How is he? How is she? They're good. Like, ready to go last month. Like, let's speak to go. We meet twice a year, or maybe one for on a birthday. That's all we meet about. And then she's like, well, but how do you live a life then? I don't know, that is how we go. Grow up, things happen. But talking to her is an entire duration. She didn't have a single doubt on her face. She had a smile and energy on her face. And she was like, wow, it's very good. I read this about. Also, one more thing she asked me before leaving. Can we speak now? Are we able to speak? I was like, yes, we are. Because when she was a kid, they were always like, so that she can't speak. She fumbles a lot. She speaks so fast. Then I told her, you know what? I have people backing me up. I have support. Let's go now. And yes, I can talk. I told her about Toastmasters, of how they've helped me. From a kid who threw her mic on the stage because she was afraid of doing the poetry. Standing there in front of you all, speaking for more than 5.5 minutes without fumbling. And suppose I'm not even that fast. So I told her, you know what, Rashida, we have grown out. We have improved. Yes, we are very good. And I went home, I was like, you know what? You should have these sessions a lot. Chat with the younger self. I suggest all of you to have that because writing you are in the 30s, in the 40s. But think about it for once. How were you when you were a kid? What aspirations did you have? What your life was? And look at it how you are right now. You will see a stark difference from what you were. And at the end, you are still that bubbly child, that happy child who loves dancing, who likes talking to the parents, who likes going out. You're still there. Now, here the exterior structure has changed, but you're still that person. So please have a chat with your youngster if you would like. Thank you.
Great, so that is time of brilliant. Okay, so moving on, now we have our second speaker for today, who is Toastmaster Shreyans, who will be attempting his L4P2 speech. So proud of you, Shreyans. So now I invite Toastmaster Sudha to please come forward and share his speech. Check this.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Misha. It's my pleasure to evaluate Toastmaster Shreyans today. He's giving his L4P2 speech from the Path-Based Leadership Development. The purpose of the project is for the member to learn about and practice facilitating a question and answer session. Wow, okay. The purpose of this speech is for the member to practice delivering an informative speech and running a well-organized question and answer session. Member is responsible for managing time, so there is adequate opportunity for both. Why is he doing that? It's 15 to 20 minutes. So over to you, Toastmaster of the day. We're looking for an exhilarating question and answer session from Toastmaster Shreyans. All the best, Shreyans.
Okay, so his speech title is just like him, it's no brainer. So Toastmaster Shreyans, midway through the AI verse, Toastmaster Shreyans, over to you and all the very best.
Good afternoon, everyone. As we know that AI is taking the world first stage, so I am here today to just inform you about this small AI session. It's not a small; it's a 15 to 30 minute speech, and I am equally scared because it's my first time attending it. So let me give you a heads up about this session. So what we'll be doing in this? So this is the question and answer type of the session, and where I will be presenting you and giving you an informative speech regarding a topic which is regarding AI, my favorite topic. And after that, if you have any doubts regarding even any question regarding the same, I would encourage you to just to ask and get all your doubts clear. In between also, I will be asking you questions to keep the whole session fun, engaging. Because we all know in college or in school lecture also, whenever the teacher speaks, you gradually lose interest, right? But to make it funny, the engaging is the key part. So let's go. So the topic, midway through the AI was. AI is a one thing that fascinates me a lot. And when I was thinking that what should be the topic that I select, first I pondered upon many things. But then I came up to this topic. Yeah, it's my forte and I'm the best from here and I'll do my best and do justice to this topic so that I can inform everyone about this. Moving on to the next part. Now, understanding the AI basics. First, I want to ask you a question. What do you mean by AI? Anyone? Yes, question.
Artificial intelligence is a niche technology, I believe, and there are a lot of different tools that can help us at the last minute as well. Like I prepared my start to transcript with the help of AI. So AI is definitely helpful. It saves our time, it saves our lot of productivity as well. It is productivity as well.
Yes, perfect. Yes, question.
It's a wannabe clone of a human being.
Yes, question.
Yeah, it's a concept which indicates the evil mode.
Yes. So yeah, these
I
three.
said wannabe.
Yeah, well, yes, I'm coming to that. Yes, we'll be coming to that. So yeah, these three are the exact definition I was looking for. And yeah, it is same. But the main ball dropped when ChatGPT was launched by OpenAI. So it was a generative AI. But AI was in practice way before that. Like in 2015, when Amazon started moving their system, recommendation system to this. Means whenever you search for a product and you get an option that whatever you buy together with it. So what is happening? There is a ML model GIT which is recommending you that. Whenever you start and watch a Netflix series, so it also shows similar series like that. So what are they doing? They are just taking your data, they are analyzing it, and they are then recommending it. Then what thing you should watch next? And this was the ad, but after the 2021 when OpenAI launched GPT, it took all the world for a spin, and here we are. Means now in the midway something of the whole scenario, and coming to the wannabe part, I'll be talking about the next. Okay, so now AI impacts on daily life. Just like the Toastmaster Mitesh showed that he used it to write his speech. And I want to add, my whole PPT was generated by AI. So just you can see how you can increase your productivity by using simple AI in your daily life. And there is no harm in it, believe me, because if you won't use AI, you will become obsolete in this market. So you have to adapt with new things, you have to change with it, you have to learn it and then apply it in your daily life. So now coming on to the healthcare, transportation and entertainment. So one of the things that means we should be grateful in healthcare that machine learning models are able to detect cancer at a very early stages. So whenever so I saw I read a research paper that in the brain of a brain tumor, the ML model was able to predict whether the tumor was cancerous or not. So it means it's a very great thing, right? Because apart from doctor, we also have a new assistant that can guide doctor. So they can use it and they can help it implement in their own life also. Coming on to the transportation, we all know that it's AI impact. Do you know what's the name, the brand in USA which have driverless cars?
Tesla.
No, driverless cars. Waymo, perfect. Yeah, so means I was shocked to see that Waymo, whenever you order a Waymo, so it comes totally driverless. You just have to enter your destination and it will drop you there in a pretty quickly. So what it has done, it has made the human dependency out of the box. Means now you don't have to worry about the driver and you can't have second thoughts, right? That how will the driver and this and like that. So Waymo did a very good thing in USA and now it's operating completely driverless. In terms of entertainment, I told you about how Netflix and all the brands are using it and then personalizing it on your feed, Instagram, etc. Now the corporate AI was. We all know one thing that dropped in last month. It was DeepSeek. And I want to ask you a question. DeepSeek was gone, but stock of NVIDIA was affected. Do you know why NVIDIA was affected and not OpenAI? Yes.
The reason why NVIDIA stock was affected was because they said that we need very powerful graphics card in order to train models. Because if you want to work on deep learning models, they have to be engaged in the 2D graphics card. But what DeepSeek did was they leveraged very cheap graphics card and they tried to build a model which they invested only $6 million in the final phase of the training. And the accuracy score and everything was way better than the OpenAI.
Yes, perfect. So what I was doing, NVIDIA was providing GPU spaces. So all these AI run on a cloud model and they need a large amount of computation power to run. So NVIDIA was providing this to all of the current AI players, to OpenAI, to Microsoft, etc. But what DeepSeek did, it's a Chinese startup, those who don't know, and $5 million, it was the founder's side project. Its deep think Armor model is comparable to O1 model, which is currently cost $200 per month to use, but DeepSeek was completely free. So that's why NVIDIA stock fell for by 8%, taking the whole Wall Street by a mayhem. It was a mayhem like that. It was a whole bloodbath, and all the AI-based companies' stock were dropping and tanking. But as I say that whenever you found a new innovation or something like that, so you don't have think that there is already a player. How will I go and match it? But if you have the right resources, if you have the right knowledge, then you can go directly and have one-to-one battle with it. That's what DeepSeek did. And NVIDIA was, and now it's all stable with OpenAI coming with more models, with this operator model and etc. So the battle is quite fierce right now, and let's see what happens. Yeah, so this was the tech race that I was talking about. The battle is still very fierce right now, and more players are joining it. So it's upon us that what we want to use and upon your capability and which models suits you. But taking it on a good side, we all can think that it's a good opportunity, right? Because this OpenAI is offering a model for $200, but if same we can use it for free, then it advantages all of us, and yeah, we can use it in our day-to-day life. Till this, any question or anything that you want to ask?
Okay, I just want to ask about DeepSeek. Okay, it is emerging technology, but I want to say that it is developed by China, a country which is very suspicious about a lot of things. So, what do you think about what is the future of this tool and how it can impact us? Because OpenAI, I am very friendly with the ChatGPT, but when I opened DeepSeek, I was very suspicious. We going to breach my data privacy because there's something wrong with China and everything. That's why I want to
So when it comes to China, we all have that doubt in our mind. And you are right, because so many of the so whenever we talk with AI, so all this happens over internet. And when the data is sent from one place to another, it is done in the terms of packets. So when they saw, so the packets were going on to the China server to in Shenzhen and in Shanghai. So people started having doubts that what is happening with our privacy and all. But then we don't know how this company using that data. Of course, they're using it for their benefits only. But yeah, there will be always a down factor in this, and we can't do anything based on that unless we have a strong and a pretty comparable model from India. So let's hope that India also joins this and yeah, so that's why coming on to the India's AI revolution. So when I was scrolling Twitter, I came to this screen. So you can see USA has Meta AI, ChatGPT, XAI. China has its DeepSeek, but in India, we are still figuring out what is AstroTalk. I came across a chat, and it was like the Pandit was just saying that he can predict whenever people are getting married and etc. Yeah, and I was like, what bullshit is this? Because I don't believe all these. And India still needs inside this astronaut and all these things. So I was just like that, we should also move on and we should also jump into a game and level up because as Toastmaster British told, because if we don't have something from India, we would start believing it, right? And that's just so. We also saw that Uber is came to India, but as soon as Zomato and Swiggy were developing, they just removed it out of the scope. Because we as an Indian customer believe more on the Indian logo brand. Just like that, let's hope that India also joins. And there are many companies and more funding is going on to it. And many companies like Ganit and Unifor are some of them who are currently in this race. And let's say hopes that we don't indulge around the hashtag and everything. Moving on to the next. Now shaping the future together. As I told you. So recently a week back, my dad sent me a picture regarding how AI can replace all of the human part. And we are coming on to Toastmaster Sudha's Wannabe part. So AI is really growing at a really fast pace and all of the companies have this one goal, which is AGI. Can you anyone of you can tell me the meaning of AGI? Artificial intelligence. General intelligence. Okay, so I guess there are many computer engineers here. Yeah, so what is artificial general intelligence? Currently, we are in a way that we are in a narrow AI phase. Means AI can only do a particular part. If we leave them outside the box thinking and if we overload them with more data, then it just won't blank. But what does AGI do? AGI has the power and it has the capability of a human. And when put into the workforce, it can also outgrow and it can also outgrow a human, and that's a very danger part because OpenAI and everything, each and every company is towards their one aim is attain AGI and do as many tasks as a normal human can do. And the jobs which are in danger the most were of data analysts, the developers, and all the computer engineering jobs. So I was like, what? I did. I spent 4 years in this field, and at 1 minute I will be obsolete. Like, what just happened? So yeah, that's why I was asking, just upskill yourself, go to courses because you don't want to be just vanished like that in just a second. So whenever you see your competitors or anyone in the market, just upskill yourself, learn many things, keep yourself updated with all these new technology so that you can also leverage its power in your workspace and your manager will be happy and all those new privileges with an AI. Now there is also an ethnic part in this here. So recently, my dadi just came on WhatsApp, my grandmother, and she started getting all these videos and YouTube also YouTube shorts and everything on WhatsApp. So she always tell me that is this really possible and how and she's means adamant, yeah, this is possible. But how can I explain it that this is all about AI? So there was a video and the guy was means it was an AI video, and my grandmother was not able to means believe that it's being like AI generated, and she was like, "You should be careful in this means in this society. All these things are happening." Because I was like, "All this is AI, but how do I tell her?" So, deep fake and everything are the major concern right now. Also, whenever you generate a content, and if a 2% gives same prompt to AI, so it's a highly most probably highly chance that the AI will give the same response to both of them. And then the copyright issue comes to play. So how to tackle it and all these things are still into the thought. But let's hope that this all also will be settled in the coming time. But it's a major issue of ethics in AI and the deep faking and everything which can take a negative impact on people. But let's hope that is all gets resolved. Now coming on to the part which excites me the most, which is AI-powered robotics. So currently all this is happening on software. And you are using it on a UI-based interface, like you write a chat and you can access AI based on that. But what if, have you seen a movie, any Marvel movie, the Age of Ultron or anything like that? Or any robot movie where you can see the robot gain some intelligence and they, yeah, Rajnikant robot movie, you can say that. So you can see there is always a danger that what if AI takes that part? Because we are not reached AGI yet right now. But in coming 10 to 15 years, at the pace we are moving forward, we are moving right now. I can see that it is not that far that we start integrating it on the hardware side too, and it will be a problem in. It's my way of thinking that it will be a problem in the future because I came across a video today where there was a bot, and the company name I don't remember, but it was something like NeoBot or something like that. And the bot was able to do each and every daily chores which we humans do, like washing the clothes. And if I came home with some material, I just give it to the bot and it will directly paste to the refrigerator. So I saw this video, and I was like, wow, means it's growing at such a fast pace. How will human will be able to capture it, and how humans will take it? Because we don't know whether AGI is near or it's really far. But let's hope that it's yeah. But let's hope by 2030 or 2035, I think that we will be living in a generation where AI and human will have to coexist together. And all such movies will become true or not, we will get to know after 10, 15 years only. But now it's pretty still nascent stage, and don't worry about this about right now. Just upskill yourself, learn about new things, just be updated, and there are many such just be updated about this space because it's a very interesting space. And by utilizing power, believe me, you all can do better. So this will be the conclusion paragraph of my information session. I hope that I just by a small amount only, I just gave you means I just helped you take your knowledge to a good level. And now I'm over to some question and answer session. So I would encourage each and every one of you, if you have any small doubt also, just ask it and get it clear, and it will be a fun and interesting talk. Because I also want to see what are your perspectives regarding this. So over to you. Thank you.
And I have a question.
Yeah.
How were you able to make this presentation?
Okay. Yeah. So there are many things. Yeah. So this.
No. So, like, I want to understand how do you integrate Microsoft and ChatGPT to make this kind of.
Okay, so this is Gamma AI, and it helps in creating some presentation. So as I told you, I helped my dad also in creating some of the presentation, because I had no knowledge in this field. But I know that one person that will be able to help me, which is ChatGPT. So I gave him a prompt that I am planning to give a speech. It's all about prompt, and now prompt engineering has also become a great. Yeah, so I would like to mention this also. Just learn about prompt, just learn to give better prompt. So what happens? I just laid a guideline. So I gave the objective of my speech because it's a question answer, and then I added my own this into the prompt that I want the session to be more engaging. I want to ask question at each and every part, and then create a gamma prompt because gamma also this also works. Gamma PPT also works on a prompt. So you have to give the prompt, and then it creates a PPT. So first I created Gamma prompt from ChatGPT, and then it gave me a prompt, and then I pasted it to Gamma, and then Gamma gave me this whole PPT type. And then you can change it and tweak it the way you want. Yeah.
How much time does it take?
5 minutes. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. That use all these tools and just gain that advantage and move to the next step. Because I want to share this also. I attended 2 national hackathons in last December, and luckily I won both of them, the Smart India Hackathon and the Luminous Hackathon. So what was the one thing that was differentiating between me and my other teams? We were using AI at a very good and in a very productive way. So all these teams were doing the tasks in their 1x way, but we were doing in a 10x way. So we had the head start. All our PPT was ready. We had good ideation from all these AI. Because if you want to create any feature or anything like that, you can directly ask. Just tell them what you want, and then it will give you an idea and try to implement it on your project or something like that. So that by this you can take a good advantage. Because I have used it, and I have seen the result. That's why I'm pushing each and every one of you. Just use it and yeah. Any next question or yes, Cyrus. Question.
So, again, leaning a little bit on the philosophical side of things. So we don't know what human consciousness is. How do we know what AGI is? And when we achieve it, how do we know they're already there?
Okay, so first thing, the AGI is a pretty means it's still far. We are not yet there at that stage. But once you see that AI is doing multiple tasks at once, because as a human we know how to means tackle each and every task in our own way. But as an AI, if I talk about AI, that we have to prompt it that you have to do this in this way, you have to do this in this way. But when AI starts to figuring out that how to do whole workflow in its own way, because now if I have to create something, I have to give prompt at each and every stage. Because whenever you also use ChatGPT, you are not happy with that first iteration output. You try giving more and more prompts and try to make it better. But when you see that AI is doing it pretty quick and it is doing whole automation that then you can see that AGI is here and we are all here. Yeah. Yes.
Follow-up question, right? So if we say we invent consciousness,
Yeah.
then do we give it some rights, or do we just leave it when it's not having it?
Yes, then I said we should what we should go with what it's in your mind, that what your gut says and then do it like that. Yeah, because at the end it's upon us and it's upon how you take it and how you tackle it and how you handle it. Yeah. This question.
You know that Google, Microsoft, and many tech companies in US and many Indian engineers. But what in your opinion, the model did not come out of India? And what is our status?
Yes, so I'm also in that phase because I'm traveling to the US in this fall for my master's. But one thing that I see that, and the difference I see is that what I think that why people are opting for US rather than India is first thing is the quality of life and the quality of people there. Because there I have seen that people are paid for what are they meant for the true knowledge. I hope there will be some arguments regarding this in India also is doing. But yeah, India is still at a developing stage, and the opportunity people get over there because in terms of let's talk about funding only. The funding in US is massive. In billion of dollars, there are in every month or every week, a new companies popping in Silicon Valley regarding this. But in India, yeah, we are still achieving that, and luckily now there are less of grade transfer over there, and more people are staying here and then developing it. So it will take some time, but let's say and this can also be a point that if you go there, just gain some knowledge there and then come here and apply it here. So it what will happen? It will also augment your knowledge and it will also help in developing India. So that is my answer to that. Any more questions on? Okay, yeah, I can see a red card, but I love to attend questions. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much, and it was really a good session. And yeah, and if you have any more some discussion or any more things to talk about, we can connect over WhatsApp and we can talk about it. Thank you so much.
All thanks to Professor Shreyan for bringing us a wonderful set. Please have spectacularly made and delivered fee. Thank you so much, Stan, for enhancing our knowledge. And with that, we now have tasted the fee of the pie of our Toastmasters meeting, which was delicious, is what I feel, and I feel you resonate with me. That was sweet and delicious, and now it's time to taste the tangy part of the pie, which is the impromptu speech section. So today we have our Toastmaster Pradesh, who has prepared a delightful table topic for all of us. So let me call upon our table Toastmaster Pradesh, who will take us through a wonderful table topic session. Please welcome him to the huge round of applause. Please clap for him.
Yeah. Sure. Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Misha. So we heard two wonderful speeches today, and partly the reason why they were fantastic because they were prepared well in advance and they were time to practice. But in real life, we don't always have this opportunity. Many times in office or at home, you would be asked to speak in front. Maybe in the next farewell party, maybe in the marriage at your relative's place. So table topic sessions gives you an opportunity to practice talk to speeches like this. So let me ask this question to you. What is the most important sound for a person in the world? Their own breath, yeah, technically heard their own voice. So everybody wants to to talk about I, me, myself. So most of the table topics we have today, because we have the theme of self-appreciation, are about I, me, and myself. So let's see. Sure. So people who are on the wrong side of 30 might know about the movie Matrix and the concept of red pill and the blue pill. So I also have two options for you. So red pills are for people who are at the advanced stage of their public speaking, and blue pills are for the people who are at the starting stage of their public speaking. And needless to mention, people in the club are forced to choose the red pill. No option. But I guess they choose the color of their liking. So first I'll start with the club members. So who is the first volunteer from the club? Yeah. And timer, please note the timing for table topics. It's 1 to 2 minutes. This period at the higher end. So anybody who speaks for 1 minute to 2 minutes 30 seconds is qualified for winning the award. Yeah. So topic for Darshita is counting my blessings. I'm grateful to God for these things. Counting my blessings. I'm grateful to God for these things.
So the things that I'm grateful for and I found the blessing is my own voice. Because when I was a kid, I was always told what to do, what not to do. At each and every point in my life. But as I grew up, I started understanding that you know what, even I have my own voice and I have my own thoughts. So what I found a blessing is to speak up. I've always been able to speak up, to give my own thoughts, to give my two cents to each and everything. Since I was a kid in a family, if something is happening, I always had my own point to say. To friends also, I always had some of the other things that you know I have my own opinion, I have my own opinion. That grew up in career decisions also. I had my own point, you know what, I want to do this and not that. I had my voice always with me, and that is the one thing I'm so grateful about. Be it taking the captainship or not, be it taking engineering, be it taking their part of community or not, or being part of Toastmasters or not, or else taking this internship or not. Every other thing I had my own voice. With my relationships, with anything, I always had my own voice of me. And so my own voice is something that counts a blessing. So yeah, thank you.
Toastmaster is all about making your voice heard, and you actually use that, so you can please back on your life for that. Next one, I will invite our superstar table topic master, Mr. Sanjay. Okay, that's the one thing Sanjay always does. The other includes. So topic for you is in this Instagram page, most difficult thing is to not to compare yourself with others. In this Instagram page, most difficult thing is not to compare yourself with others. Yeah, so that's okay. In this, okay, I repeat third time. So it's not a question, it's a topic, and you can express your thoughts around this. In this Instagram page, most difficult thing is not to compare yourself with others.
So give this topic to Edith, who's always on social media. Time it just relax. How many of you out here have a mobile phone? Just raise your hand. How many of you are on social media? Almost again. That's my view. Instagram or any social media is designed to make you feel good about yourself. It has to enhance your self-esteem. That was the objective of it. However, in today's world, what we are seeing is we are comparing it with other people. How many of you have gone on vacation after seeing this video on Instagram or and went there and saw this is not the way it looks on the 4K videos you just saw.
Yes.
Really feel let down, feel that emotion, have this intense anticipation of going to the place, enjoying it and posting on your Instagram feed and getting likes and comments, and then you go to this is not what it looks like. Instagram or any other social media is designed to make you feel jealous. That's the way I look at it. It is to give you envy so that you try to do better than what the other guy has done. If you don't believe me, look at the wedding parties that are going on. If anyone has attended, especially destination wedding, you understand what I'm trying to get. And anyone who has kids out there, anyone, small children especially, buy a return gift for them in a birthday party, mostly on Instagram, just traveling. If someone on this planet of Earth who deserves the capital punishment, in my opinion, is the person who stands in this straight of return gift. Never there, because and I find myself that I never have engaged in such thing. So what I would request you to do is don't take Instagram too seriously. Take the positives out of it and try to try to restrict your envy and be positive. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Sanket, you did justice to the topic. For the shaky start, you did not understand, but then you hit the sixer. Yeah, so due to paucity of time, I will keep the stage open now for the guests and other members. So, any volunteers want to go first? You're welcome. No, I'm
Yes,
inviting
please.
guests now.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
What's your name? Welcome to the If I have unlimited time and unlimited money, I would do this.
So, topic for Gautam is repeating again. If I have unlimited time and unlimited money, I would do this.
So I think this is a dream come true for any person if they has unlimited time and unlimited money. So first of all, what I would look at is I would like to go to different places that I would try to meet new people, get new ideas, work on different things. I would like to invest in different businesses. Unlimited money, I always can invest in every type of business in every different sector I want. I'll also invest a lot in stock market. I'll see how the graph will go up and down or me purchasing a stock in large amount. I'll also try to crash the market by selling the stock in the open market and something. I'll try to invest in crypto heavily. I'll try to see how that fluctuates in case of my income. I'll try to see what the effect on currency was based on my industry. So I'll be a powerhouse in terms of everything. In all the countries and everything, I'll be mostly like treated like a god. And then if I have unlimited time, I'll have explored all the opportunities present on us. I'll try to get out of there and try to the next Elon Musk and go to different planets, terraform that planet and do other things on that. Mostly what I can also do is I try to also settle up the debt which different people owe. I try to settle up my own country's debt. Although there are good debts and bad debts, I try to do that. I try to give a good portion of money to my family and clear all the debt in that area. I try to build my reputation on that. I think that.
Thank you, Gautam. Very well said. And one of the reasons for giving this topic was to make you think, and all of us, about the art of possible. So I wish that some of the things you mentioned come true, even if you don't have unlimited money. And yeah, who is the next volunteer, please? Mrs. Sanket Rao, if you want to try.
Now the battle begins.
You can take it. You read it.
My this lessons in life.
Coincidentally, this is similar to Darshita's speech because I was not knowing the speech content. My lessons in life, advice for my younger siblings. My lessons in life, advice for my younger siblings.
Okay. Hello everyone. So yeah, as a sorry. Yeah. So as you rightly said, right? There have been many lessons in life which you have learned, which you think probably if you could go back and then you correct it, probably things would have been different now. I'm at the wrong side of 40. I'm not in the 8. You can understand what I'm saying. So, and I don't have any siblings, but then there are many people who learn about from the Generation Z. Okay, so many lessons I have learned in my life. Probably I'll not be able to convey everything to everyone. Okay, but the most important lesson which I think I have learned is that spend your time wisely. Okay, so by time I mean see all of us when we were young, we were like okay, so like, let's do time pass and then do like let's just go for parties and which we are all are do deserve. Okay, I'm not denying this. Every one of us study, we work hard, we ready to work. Some of us like work 24 hours a day also. Okay, but then there are some part of your time which you can spend on yourself, you spend with your family. Okay, so that's something which we do not count now, but probably you count it when you actually grow old and you want them or you want yourself. Okay, take my example for it. Take my example. So I have also been slogging for like many years of my life. Okay, but then I did not really take care of myself because of which I actually got a medical condition because like the time which I had to spend on myself, looking after myself, I had spent that time like on working or maybe like spending it somewhere else or like just slogging your life out. But then like I just want to listen. But now it's like very very you cannot really go back and like, prepare what has happened. So that's how I want to put it. Time is very important. So spend your time wisely. You do deserve everything in life, but then time is something which will not come back for sure. You can earn money, you can earn friends and all. But time once gone has its gone forever. Thank you.
Very well said. And as they say, what's common between Modi ji, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and you? All of you get 24 hours equal. No compromise. Yeah. Next volunteer, please.
Please, these are some good things which happened to me for last few years. What was it? Rishabh.
Yeah. So the topic for Rishabh is these are some good things which happened to me in last few years. These are some good things which happened to me in last few years.
So some good things that happened for me when I got into the college. For getting into the college, I prepared so hard and we gave many exams, many entrance exams also. I scored good in my exam. Up until the college which I was aiming, I didn't get into it, but yeah, I'm happy about what college I get into. From like I start like I joined, I interned in a company and I was happy that I converted to LinkedIn and I got it by myself. I was happy with that.
Fantastic. So this topic was for us to remember that generally we think about what went wrong, but you should also spend some time in the day feeling gratitude for the things which are going right. Yeah. Any next volunteer from the guests? Yeah.
Take it down. Okay, one reminder, I hope everybody is writing in their sheet because we have to read out at the end of the meeting.
So table topic for the group is my three qualities my friends most like about me. My three qualities my friends most like about me. Group.
So the three qualities, one of the three qualities is I'm a very good listener. I don't speak much, but so people, not people, but friends come to me to tell about their problems, and I tend to help them. The second quality is I'm very hard. I'm a hard worker and a smart worker, both combined. I I prefer to find easy way to do a difficult task. So that is one of the qualities which friends like about me. The last one is I don't judge people very easily. So I tend to spend time in knowing people, their qualities, their preferences, and plan my behavior according to their nature.
Group and you mentioned you're a good mix of hard work and smart work, and that's the time we learned from James also that only hard work is not useful. You have to be very smart. Yeah. Yes. Please. So the topic for the Naman. Naman is my perfect day would go like this. My perfect day would go like this.
So speaking about this is a very, I must say, none of the days perfect, but I get this opportunity in a hypothetical way. I am very cheerful to get this opportunity. So listing over the points that I would like to have is I am very attached to my family. And so being out for studies from last 4 to 5 years, it is just a span of time, 20 days, 30 days. We used to go here and spend. So it's full of such a hectic schedule. If I get a perfect day, I like to spend time with my family. Especially I'm attached with my grandfather. So I like more quarter of my time to my grandfather, eating the food that my mom has prepared because I'm very frustrated from the movement, especially saying because I said we don't have much options as for my taste. So I like to have my mom to prepare food for me. Other than this, I used to go to riverside and have a sit on this, talk with my parents, my grandparents. The life lessons they give to us. Many times it happens like that. These lessons counter to us. They help us in making us a judgment and everything. So that will be a going day going like for me. Other than this, I like to conclude that if I get this opportunity as this hypothetical scenario, I will be very happy and would like to live that. Thank you.
Hello. Can I take 2 topics? There are 2 digits, so the topic for Misha is very short one. My dream job. Topic for Misha is my dream job. Yeah, you can take your time.
Since we were young, we all had different routines. Somebody wanted to be an astronaut, somebody wanted to even wanted to be a fire extinguisher. But as soon as we started to grow up, my dreams also became more and more important. Like now, I want to be an engineer. Also thought of being a scientist. But then eventually, I wanted to do something to science to perform. And now when I am in commerce, I was trying to pursue my MBA, and then I am still at this stage and thinking which industry to go, which job is there, because I have so many options ahead. And not only me, but I think even if people who are already old, going 30s, 40s, they still they confused about what to do and what job. They're not satisfied with the job they're taking. I know I have a brother who son he has dreamt of being an engineer. He's a software engineer. He's very well. And yet he's not satisfied with it. So what is your dream job? Is it that dream that he had from sixth standard? He's very, he's personally, he's very amazing at it. And it is not necessary that that is what he is. So I think a dream job is something that probably not what you want to achieve, is that something that we should talk about the class. If you not get any achievement by understanding with that given future, I think that is what.
Thanks a lot, Misha, for sharing your thoughts. And I, yeah, I think so. Yeah. So I really shared all of you who showed the courage, came here and express yourself. It will definitely increase your self-esteem. You can confidently guide on your life. What do you prefer?
Please clap for please clap. The end of the impromptu, the high part of our party. And without any further ado, since we all are gathered here, we have a lot of guests here, and since it's an open mic, I would like to invite my distinguished Toastmaster, Tunda, guide us all through the whole curriculum of Toastmasters for us to understand what Toastmasters is and for us to make an informed decision. Over to you, Toastmasters.
Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, you can see our area director is also here with us. Please, let's smile. So, good afternoon. I think we all members here, you can see the enthusiasm. I'm sure you guys are enjoying the speeches, the different parts of a typical Toastmasters meeting. Now, this address is more for the guests, so I would like you guys to also answer and be participative a little bit in this. Can you tell me what is the biggest fear which affects human beings? Okay, yes, of course. Any other?
People's assessment of the.
How people will judge you. Okay, yes, yes. Any other goals? Sorry?
Managing people's expectation.
Wow, that's a fear. Okay, so yeah, great. I mean, I think where I was sorry, where it is coming from, friends, is 75% of the people in the world suffer from glossophobia. And glossophobia is the fear of public speaking. So I think even Narendra Modi, if you've watched him, goes through that, sweating, a little bit of uneasiness around, wanting to know if people are acknowledging my presence. Like me, I'm standing here, are you with me? Are you going to listen to me? You know, all those fears. Fear of the unknown, am I going to remember, am I going to get a brain fog? Yeah. Doesn't this sound familiar, members? I'm sure
Yes.
we all go through it. So, Toastmasters International is an organization which helps you. I'm not saying solves all the problems, but helps you try and address these issues, because why is it important for all of us to know communication and public speaking? Can one of the members just answer, Sai, why do you think communication is important in my day-to-day life?
For me, it was mostly about getting my ideas to the other person.
Yes.
To the group as well.
Yes.
And I noticed that every time I was in front of a crowd, I would not stumble, I would stutter. but in Toastmasters, we slowly get towards my goal of managing my class of India.
Yes, yes. What do you think? Why do you think communication is important? At this stage of your life?
There's clarity of thought.
Yes.
So that you can communicate your ideas with.
So when you come into, see, we are all good one-to-one speakers, right? Like, if I just go on a coffee with Misha, I'll be hearing all the stories from my side, where, hey. But the minute we are in front of other people, what is happening, the cultural issues, traditional issues, the education, the what do you say? Also the backgrounds that we all come from, the languages that we use. So all this is the reason why communication is the only way that we can probably achieve greater success, because we have to get to know each other and because we have to be able to express ourselves in an effective manner. So Toastmasters is a 100-year-old organization, guys, and it started in 1924 by a person called Smith. And the reason why he started it, he was an educationist in YMCA, and he felt that the sailors, the people who are coming to him for various types of education, are the people who don't know how to talk to a group. So he taught them how to raise a toast, what would you speak, So that's what Toastmasters comes into. Today we are in about, correct me if I'm wrong, 145 countries, about 16,000 clubs all over the world, and it is an organization which is a self-paced, absolutely what do you say, autopilot the minute you start logging in and start your program. Now there are a lot of public speaking education programs online. And everything. Why is this important? Or why is this different? This is different because it gives you a chance to interact with live human beings. They are coming from different backgrounds, different networking capabilities that you can learn from each other. And here, this is the stage where you don't get judged. Really, I really mean it. And I can say that for Mumbai speakers specifically, there are a lot of examples who can speak and vouch for themselves. We are here to learn. Nobody is judging you. You can make mistakes. There are people who start the speech and stand there for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, 20 seconds. I don't know what to speak. But people encourage them to continue the speech and complete it. So you have a supportive community around you who wants you to succeed because they know what are the problems, what you need to achieve. Now, students, you guys are getting prepared for the interviews, group discussions, right? Those are the times that you can go for a program and come back, but this is continuous, it's sustainable for till the time that you want. And Darshita has just joined at the time. She's one of our new members and youngest enthusiastic people I can see. So she joined at the time and she was getting her calls for the interviews and she approached me at that point in time and she said, I want to have a forum where I can probably experiment. Right? This is the playground for experimentation. So I welcome all of you all to consider this as a membership for you to go for at least for give it another 2 years. 1 year definitely, but 2 years is maximum that you should be definitely committed to the signing up for Toastmasters. Now, it's up to you how regular you can be. Because that means when I say how regular you can be, compare a Toastmasters membership to a gym membership. Right? A gym membership is something that we all enroll for. January 2025, how many of you all enrolled for a gym membership? No? How many plans do you I'm not the person, but what I like to say is the fact that just from signing up, you're not going to get any results. The same thing happens with Toastmasters also. If you sign up and you sit at home, don't log in or don't come here, take a train, a bus, auto, whatever, and come to this place to have a meeting, you're not going to see the results. So it goes both ways. You will have to come here, you will have to experience it, take up roles. Don't sit idle for a single meeting. come here, take the stage. That's how you're going to learn. So that's saying all. I'll just go through some few slides also for enabling it, and then I'll leave it to you because we have a lot of things to also continue after this. Which one? So you all can read it. Obviously, it's a fun way. A fun way is very important. You can't learn anything if it's a drag. You have exams to give, you have deadlines to do. Those can become, you already have that enough in your life, right? You're having examinations, your projects, your internships. That's happening in the background. We have jobs, we have appraisals, we have things, all that. And but here it has to be a fun way to enjoy. So this is a fun way to improve your communication skills, to engage people with different or similar interests, with supportive and comfortable setting. Let me just, yeah, so it's pretty normal. I mean, like improve public speaking skills, gain self-confidence and self-awareness. Because why self-awareness? You have a part of the Toastmasters meeting. In every Toastmasters meeting, you have an evaluation session. You don't go out of the meeting without getting a feedback on your performance. So that is a very important aspect because ask anyone to give an evaluation. इतना पैसा दे रहे हो आप मुझे, then I'll give you an evaluation. Here you get it for free. Right? Every meeting you get, and that also by people who are experienced. Why experienced? Because they have gone through it and they have reached a particular level where they're capable of getting evaluation. And that evaluation is valuable. So, okay, and you can get a competitive advantage in the workplace or it could be at an interview. Enjoy unlimited personal growth. Now, I can say that for Nitish, how long have you been here?
It's more than 2 years.
2 years. And I remember when Nitish joined the meeting, was out back in the corner, okay, what is happening? This was him. And today, he is a part of Gurukul, which is a form where people are given a chance to learn from actual mentors and Toastmasters. Kripesh, how long have you been here? You want to say something about your experience?
Yes, same. I was good at reading and writing, but never had experience of speaking up. And, last week, I still don't know how, but I beat Sanket in table topic.
Yeah.
That's what feedback and Toastmaster.
There are IFC capabilities also. I think writing a prepared speech, writing topics which, like there's so in a day you have so many ideas in your head, right? You want to talk to people, like you meet a beggar on the road, you feel sad for them, but you've not really documented it anyway, you want to talk about it. Or you've read an Insta and you feel a different reaction and people want to come out and speak something which is moving. And that's what makes the speeches also very interesting. So these are examples, and I'm sure there are many more in the club here. But I say, you need to see your transformations and you become a much more confident person. Yes, interview preparation, online meeting management, project management, conflict resolution, because there are some topics in the pathways where you have to do conflict management right here, right? You're actually managing a session where people ask you all questions and you should be able to handle it. That's also part. You have panel discussions. That is also part of the curriculum. So you have different paths. The pathways of the learning platform which we have about 11 pathways, 6 pathways, and what? 25 or 20 odd topics that you can pick up. So you might want presentation, You might want effective coaching. You might want something like leadership development, mentorship, or humor, engaging in humor. Like, so I take it, my third partner is engaging. I'm terrible at it. So I'm terrible at it, and that's why I wanted to pick up something which is getting me out of the comfort zone. So engaging in humor, think things which are resonating to you where you want to improve. And then the path really starts. You keep looking at your next speech, read the objectives, prepare the speech, and then you're ready. Talk to the VP education, slot your meeting, count yours. Yeah. So that's what it is. So basically, the broad benefits of a Toastmaster membership is this. How much does it cost? How long does it last for? Everything. My VP membership is here. Toastmaster Nitesh. Oh yeah, and one more thing. It's not only public speaking, guys. You also have leadership opportunities. Very important. So that can be another thing which, like, Ravi Raj called me in the beginning of the meeting and asked me to speak something about the distinguished Toastmaster achievement. That is because I've chosen also leadership pathway. And let me tell you, it's called service leadership. We are all voluntary members. We are here to do things for others, take your time off. But why are we doing it? It's an experiment which you don't get in your corporate lives. You don't get it in your college lives. You grab it, you come here, do it with sincerity. You have the experiences that you take back as an leader which you apply in your workplace. So that is another very important takeaway. With that, I think I've covered more or less what Toastmasters is all about. We have 16,000 clubs. We have about 357,000 members, 143 countries, and the rest we can, the membership, VP membership. One more thing I would like to say is, if you're a Toastmaster today and you travel, say, to Pune, or you travel to the US or the UK, you can walk into any Toastmasters meeting happening anywhere in the world without paying a sales charge. So you get an experience to see how it is running in other clubs. That is also a great experience. I've done it when I have gone to visit my children in the US. I went for a couple of meetings, and that experience is amazing. They welcome you like, oh, I know you, you're part of the same family. And you know the format, right? You know the format, you just prepare speeches, table topics, and the evaluation. So you know everything. We speak the same language, so we belong to the same fraternity. So with that, I would like to stop here. I think I've done a reasonable basic orientation. There's more to come, but talk to us on a one-to-one because we have other things to come. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sudha. It has been very, very informative. I hope our guests are pretty much aware and now they know what it is about being part of Toastmasters. So moving on, I have one more fun activity. So self-appreciation, we all are movie buffs, okay? So I'll just share some images of movies which are made on self-appreciation, and you just have to guess the movies, okay? Thank you. Yeah, one second. Okay, so can we guess a movie here?
Yes.
Okay.
Chewy.
Yes. Yes. Udan. Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Pursuit of
Pursuit of happiness. Absolutely.
legally no.
Yes. Who said that? Yeah. Yes, it is legally wrong. Yes.
Forest Gump.
Forest Gump. Yes.
Shawshank Redemption.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
We didn't need to stop for a minute.
Exactly. So that is the fun with having people who love movies. We all love movies, and we have found a lot of lessons we have learned from movies, and that's why this very short segment was important. So that we go and watch the movie again to understand what self-appreciation makes, how self-appreciation makes a difference to all our lives. Okay, so now we come to the most important part of the Toastmasters meeting, which is the evaluation. The key part of our pie, a delicious pie. In Toastmasters, we all say it's a very common saying called evaluation is the breakfast for champions. So I would like to reiterate here, evaluation is actually the breakfast for champions until and unless we are evaluated, we'll never understand how are we growing. And for that, without any further ado, I'd like to call upon Toastmaster Sudha, who is our general evaluator for today, to take us through the whole evaluation section of our Toastmasters meeting. Over to you, Toastmasters.
Thank you so much. Yes, I'll quickly get on to the role of evaluation. Yes, evaluation is the biggest of champions. And I like to add one more line to it. What is it? There's of the brain. Okay, so and to me, I personally think that people should take evaluation seriously and not personally. If there is something which is being said here, which is probably feeling that, oh my God, why did they say it? No, it's for the good of it. So let's, with that, start the evaluation. To start the evaluation, first we have three parts. One is the evaluation of the prepared speeches. The second is the timer and bar counter and grammarian report. And then I will also be talking on the general evaluation of the meeting. With that, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Mitesh to do an evaluation of Toastmaster Darshita's speech.
Okay,
Can you please clap?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Toastmaster Mitesh, and I'm going to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Darshita. She appeared for her level 2 project speech, a copy with my younger self. Now, with starting with my evaluation, I would say it was very much relatable because I think in the last contest, I gave a similar speech where I talked about my own vulnerabilities, about my own insecurities as a teenager, and how I changed my mindset and become a very confident self-leader as an adult. So I would say, starting with the opening of the speech, Darshita was very confident. Again, I would recommend that her that she is very confident, with, she is very expressive with her content, and she is on stage. She is very much controlled with the body language as well. That is the first point I would say. Opening with a speech with more enthusiasm, with more powerful expression, powerful confidence, powerful body language. That is the plus point of her speech. Number two is a good language usage, a very well written speech, I would say. Different phrases in different sections of the speech, opening, body, and conclusion. Good, good content as well, like the way she took up the journey, the way she had interaction with her own younger self. That was the plus point. That was a very good demonstration of two different personalities of her own self. With the content and everything. So now moving towards the improvements in the speech, the improvement areas. Number one, I would like to recommend her is taking the pauses. Now that is very important. Although you have a good body language, a good content, but a good level of vocal variety and pauses are also important while you are driving that content and delivering it in front of the audience. You know how you are, because you are having two different personalities as the content, the younger self and the adult self. So how you make the balance between both? Here you can also demonstrate it through a role play, like in a laptop format, a younger self, and more of a demonstration of the props, a copy mark. It will be more practical. It would the audience can see that there are two different personalities. a younger Darshan, maybe a teenager as a 50-year-old and now as a 20-year-old. What is the difference between both of them? Although we had similar content, you spoke about, okay, this is the vulnerabilities as a 15-year-old I had, and now how I'm advising her as an adult. So that is what it is. But role play, a dialogue format of content would become more powerful in this kind of topic. Number two is, I would say, mentor experience. So, the objective of the speech was to share the mentor experience. How you had interaction with any of your earlier mentor that guided you throughout the journey. Here you also showed that how you were the mentor of your younger self. That how you learn to experience. Experiences are the greatest mentors. But you could show some more mentor experience from the outside. Like who was the other someone else. In Toastmasters as well, who is the mentor who guided you to deliver better speeches, become more confident speaker. So something more external that aspect would also add to the speech objective. So that's it from my side. Thank you so much, Toastmasters.
That we given to be evaluation the second speech and that was given by your student. The second speech was by Toastmaster. Please, So good afternoon everyone once again and fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today is my role to evaluate Toastmaster Shreyans for his passionate speech on AI. So if not very many people know, at least the guests don't know, he is our, geek, IT geek, I should say, and a person who solves all the problems on Toastmasters when we want an online meeting. He's the one who introduced us to ChatGPT because one day I saw his speech with three verbals in terms of his vocabulary and all that. And I said, hey, where did you get this from? ChatGPT. So that's where we started knowing that he's following AI very closely. And he has a beautiful presentation today on your passionate subject, Mr. Shreyans. A lot of information. It looked like you were, like Misha said, Professor Shreyans here. And yes, what else do you want to know? Domain expert. And wonderful. Your confidence was there. Your presentation, thanks to ChatGPT, was a wonderful one. And you covered all the aspects. You answered the questions pretty much in terms of something that we didn't know about. There were aspects of your presentation, especially the AGI. That was something which I had read about it, and I also felt that that is a part which is relevant to the question about human AI want to be a human. Yeah, so you addressed it very well. So if I had to give you some feedback in terms of the objectives and also the speech as a whole, I think first of all your level of speech is an LFP2. It's a esteemed level where you have reached and you have confident you've achieved all the experience to reach there. So I felt that your topic was very large, right? So there are different aspects of AI. You could have picked up one, maybe like suggestions to the youngsters, Gen Z, what AI will be, how AI will replace human intelligence, or destruction of human values versus AI. No, some particular part of it, and then you could have probably enhanced the interaction a little bit more because now people wanted to ask so many questions. It is not possible to cover. The second part, I felt that you could have timed the part a little better because the questions came well, but the content, even your answer to your questions were very long. I can understand because you're passionate about the subject, but Toastmasters also value standing, so we have done that. And the third most important thing is you started asking questions in between the session. When we felt the questions could have been probably addressed at the end, so that way you keep your presentation. Last most important, I felt you should have gotten out of the ChatGPT world and given us a little bit of a human personal touch, which was missing when you could have told your experience, your message, your personal message to the Gen Z, what you should not do. It was an informative session, but we wanted to hear that part. Other than that, fantastic. You're going great guns. We want you to continue with the MSTC membership even if you're in the US online one. With that, over to myself. I would now like to call upon the timer to evaluate, give the timer's report for all the speeches have had so far. No.
Yes, in the interest of everyone's time, I'm not able to give report in online, so it's only one disqualification, the already the proof of the share speech, apart from everyone's impact. So sorry to say, so the both stairs and his Florida proof of disqualified. Yes.
It's social. No, I'm still learning. Thank you. Let's call upon the R counter to.
So, this report, the outcome of the report for today. Rashida, congratulations. No fresh word, no filler word, and no filler phrases. Well done. Sounds, 3 filler words and 2 filler phrases. Then again, Toastmaster Rashida for favorite topics, 1 filler word. Rupesh for TPM, 1 filler, 1 correct sound. Toastmaster Sanket, 1 correct sound. Yes, Gautam, 1 correct sound. Yes, this is Rao, 5 plus correct sound and 5 plus kilowords. Yes, Rishabh, 1 correct sound and 1 kiloword. Yes, Dhruv, 5 plus correct sounds and 5 plus kilowords. Yes, Naman, 1 correct sound. Yes, Misha, 2 correct sounds. Toastmaster Sudha, 2 correct sounds during the evaluation, and Toastmaster Mukesh, 5 plus correct sounds during the evaluation.
Let's start the R counter for one. Now I would like to call upon the conscious grammarian to face the grammarian form.
Thank you so much. Yes, so these days, theme and self-appreciation, I don't think self-worth is determined by anybody. Self-worth is determined by ourselves. We don't need anybody's validation. And with an objective to enhance our language skills, I would like to present my grammarian report. I'm pleased to report that Toastmaster Misha, Toastmaster Sudha, Toastmaster Page, and Toastmaster Sanket, all of them have used idiom of the day and word of the day. And with a special recognition goes to Toastmaster Page for using it more than 2 times. Coming to the usage of good language or good phrases, good phrase used by Toastmaster Misha is time is the most what we wanted and what we complained about. Yes. Flawless, spectacular, these were some usage of good words or vocabulary in the speech. If I have to talk about not so good or areas of improvement, where somebody said drop you pretty quick way, I think it can be used in the way that drops you at a destination and thought time. There will be arguments between users. There could be difference of opinion on this topic. Most probably or highly chance could have been better used as high possibility of these chances. So with that, I end my report and go to.
Thank you, the charge team for a wonderful report of the elements which we look for in every Toastmasters meeting and every speech, which is timing, the use of catchwords and the improvement of that. Apart from that, we have special evaluators who look at the objectives of the speech to make sure that they fulfill them. With that, now I will go on with the general conduct of today's meeting. The timing, we started about 15 to 17 minutes late. We could have improved on that definitely. We were not completely ready with the recording part. I felt that we should have probably got that swinging going. I think with that, meeting went off very well. We had a wonderful attendance of guests and members today. So let's all clap. Because the ESCOM members have been behind and trying to proceed, making sure that everybody gets a person with them for the meeting. And that's how we share our experience. The SAR address was perfect. The SAR is a person who sets the tone for the meeting. He gives the rules and guidelines wherein we should probably follow, and also some idea tell you in terms of what it's going to be to attend the meeting completely. So Nitesh, congratulations, you did a wonderful job there. With that, the presiding officer, I think he is our president. Yeah, so Youngest president who's just been elected, and he's getting into the leadership role beautifully. He did a nice address with his element of trying to bring that euphoria into the meeting, called out for the guests to come and introduce themselves. And that is very important. We have to break ties, make the members feel comfortable, and we did a great job in that. And then he also introduced the Toastmaster of the Day. Toastmaster of the Day, I don't think we have much to say because she is one of the jewels of Mumbai speakers, and I think one of the founding members. She loves taking the stage when it comes to Toastmaster of the Day and the pavilion. She brings a creative aspect of herself into it, and also the personality of a warm nature, which is about appreciating yourself first. And that, I think, is what Misha brought in today. She brought in a different angle to making eyes. How did we do it? We broke ice by talking about something that you like about yourself. Right? How many times do you get an opportunity to say, what do you like about yourself? We are always discouraged to say, don't brag too much about you. Just keep quiet. You must be having these qualities. She brought a different perspective and done it very beautifully. She also managed the last part, which is still yet to come. I think there's still some clear picture baki there maybe. And we wait for that last part with her. And wonderful theme and very well conducted. Let's all put our hands together. Then we went on to the speeches. Now the speeches today also was spectacular because Darshika and Shreyans are one of the good speakers in our club, and we got an opportunity to see them like physically present. Otherwise, we also had Darshika on her window, very close to the screen. We see her today. We are seeing her in person. I really liked it, and her speech was beautiful. I mean, I think you brought another angle to it. And just too young in life, and then thinking about all this itself is a like it's there. I encourage you to continue this noble thinking, or I should say, outlier thinking. Because that's what is constant feedback. I mean, there was an evaluation of sorts where it said it was a mental part of the objective, mental part of the objective which didn't bring. But I think it is a matter of you to just connect the dots because you yourself can be a mentor to yourself. So I think that part, if you would have connected, you would have been able to fulfill the objectives. This is what I would have recommended to her as well. And Shreyans, of course, have given the evaluation, and He was a little nervous because his father is watching him and seeing like all the things that you said about AI and I'm going to fund you for a course to the US. Dissolve it. Anyway, so wonderful speech again, Shreyans. Table topics. We moved on to table topics and Pratesh, as he never comes on the stage without getting something different, something unique. He always has this very unassuming, suave approach to everything. Like, okay, calm, and he knows what he's doing. Yes, he surprised us with the matrix and the blue and the red color chips, and that is how planned he was for the role. And I think that's what table topics is impromptu. But even in impromptu, you can get some planning which can make the session more interesting. So please put up were great. I think everyone enjoyed. I'm sure even the guests also took some proactive guests came up and did take the thing, take the stage. I hope the others also come in the next few sessions. And I think the meeting overall was a spectacular meeting according to me. And I think it's one of the milestone meetings according in terms of guests, in terms of quality, in terms of attendance, everything. So let's please put our hands together. And hand it over to the colorful, funky Toastmaster of the day. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters Sunana. And now we come to the end of the meeting. The topics of evaluation have been put on the delicious pie of the impromptu speech and the prepared speeches. And since we all have that, I appreciate you. So, Tano, please take note. We only have 1 minute. So you have to come and read out what you appreciate about what, which first. Okay? Only 1 minute. So you, as soon as the 1 minute is kind of please gesture off that 1 minute is over. Okay, no problem. So, okay, no problem. So we'll begin with Nitesh. Okay. So kind of, are we ready? I appreciate you. You appreciate whom? Okay.
Yeah.
So finish. Start.
Okay, so I appreciate actually 3 women in my life, my mother, my maternal grandmother, and my paternal grandmother.
You are supposed to talk about the person whom you appreciate in the chat.
Oh, yes, I got it. I got
No, for the members, you are supposed to talk about the person who was in the chat.
Yes, Leon, my Shian. So I would appreciate him for his enthusiastic when it comes to, especially with the technology, like we have seen, he is every time into a lot of technical things, and I love that. He's the strongest form of love.
The thing that I appreciate about Nitesh, and he's very enthusiastic. He takes a lot of initiatives and really appreciate the way he engaged all of us in a different group to take feedback.
was finished.
Not an issue, you can connect.
You can wait for the voting.
Okay, yeah. So the way he's engaged with all of us and got us on the platform to brainstorm on different ideas, improvise, club meetings, or to engage with more and more people and increase the participation, include board members, always being very helpful and pushing towards taking control, giving us speeches, and for one or two of my speeches also done on mentoring. So I really appreciate the effort that he's. Thank you so much. You can share it with him.
Yeah, so I was Sai Prasad as a person that I think he comes across as a very calm, pleasant person, but with a lot of deep philosophy and concrete thoughts. That's what I like about him.
Okay, so I appreciate Suresh for motivating me, encouraging me when I was in dilemma. When the responses are not here. So, but today I can see a remarkable difference in myself, and I'm pretty much confident. Today is turning different response a large audience. So, for being a great leader.
I appreciate about Misha and how he is beautifully handling his professional life as well as Toastmasters meetings and being the together. And it is very good with such an active secretary of our club. So yeah, good luck to him.
He pushed on something for showing me how to be calm and capable, speaking, always being confident. Great.
For me, it was Toastmaster. I appreciate you very much for your cool demeanor and ever present smile on your face. Keep the club vibe very lively. And also, I appreciate you for your two successful BPM stream and current leadership. Yes, Sudhar, thank you for your words of encouragement. You reminded me to play on my strengths and I took it to heart and ran with it. You truly underestimate how few kind words can change a person's person. Thank you. Easy.
It's real so pushing me to be the Toastmaster. When the power of that year about this.
So he recommended me to try in my and also I motivated my friends. I pointed out mistakes in my in progress.
We all know MBA is a difficult journey and from ups and downs. Throughout that journey, Tejas has helped me everywhere, and whenever I needed a stay, always be there. Be it at like 1 in the night or early morning, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Even when she is traveling, she is always there. So I would like to thank her to guide me and also to introduce.
You appreciate, yes, you have to appreciate someone.
Reason I'm here today, I appreciate you, Toastmasters, for all the good work you are doing today. I appreciate your professionalism and the warmth in managing a crucial human quality, which is public speaking and communication. We all deserve a pat on your back.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a certified cynic who doesn't look at the world in the most optimistic lens. What I appreciate about Tejas is she has a positive outlook and progressive perspective on things. And she takes a lot of roles in the
Was Toastmaster Misha. And yeah, since my first day, I have seen you that you come on the stage with plethora of ideas. You are an enthusiastic master. You are always smiling, and of course, the best comedian in town. So I appreciate you for all your quality. And
Thank you so much. This is for you. Thank you. Lots of that. Yeah.
I would like to appreciate my elder brother because not only just sending money every month, and also never judging or doubting at capability. I would like to appreciate the stuff for inviting me to this meeting all of you. It was very close.
How's
Appreciating Toastmaster Rajita for providing you this opportunity to interact with you and have that Sunday very productive. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, so I have two people to appreciate from this club itself. First one is Aditya. I am really fond of him. I keep pestering him a lot. I was so in terms of maybe education now, and as an AD, I'm just behind him every time. And he has this sense of calm. I just envy him for that. I mean, as a person, I have never had that calm. I'm taking that from him. The second person is Shivprasad. We didn't really know each other. Even we were just officers, we went to a DOD training program, nothing really happened. After that, one visit to this club, we somehow bonded. And I really found a friend in Toastmasters and in Mumbai. I mean, I don't really say this for the sake of saying it, but yeah, I mean, as district officer, also we keep on meeting a lot, and she's an inspiration. Otherwise, so yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
easier.
Exactly. So please come out and say.
I appreciate myself.
Late breakfast, late sugar, sleep, she has some time, and I drive her down on time. Not so confidently. You said such a decision, right?
Absolutely. So thank you so much, everyone. Okay, for me, I got Toastmaster Darshita. I have a huge letter for you, which I'll give it to you since we have less time. So I appreciate how she's so mature for her age. She has a beautiful perspective on life. She's a beautiful, very vocal and very eloquent speaker. I really appreciate that about her and I'm inspired because at a very young age, she's ambitious. She knows what she wants. And she's doing a great job as an EXCOM member. You go to Thank you so much, everybody. This has been a brilliant meeting. Thank you so much for your active participation. I am so grateful to all of you for being a part of this meeting, and I would not have asked for more. So, with that, I close the meeting and I hand over the stage to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Dr. Raj. Please welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Misha, for conducting such a beautiful meeting. I hope all of you have enjoyed the meeting. And I would like to invite some guests for their feedback for this meeting. Yeah, any of you can, please.
So, first of all, thank you, Misha, for inviting me. Initially, I was a bit like, okay, I'll come, but then as I was listening to all the speeches, it was very great. I had never paid any attention to any of my lectures in college. Most of it was like I even remember like what we talked about AI, the stuff and everything. I was listening to all the speeches very intently. And like the environment here is very collaborative. Everyone is judging and like no one is judging the other person is coming here like they're patiently listening. There is proper eye contact here. It was really great, and I look forward to participating more.
I know guests would like to make their feedback. Okay. Thank you so much. And let's now invite our area director, Toastmaster Jayaprakash, for his
Thank you. I'll not take a lot of your time, but kudos to the guests who made it here today. I would just like you to raise your hand. Okay. Okay. And can you just respond to the reason why you came over today? Forget that lunch time, I think. Of that, but then why you are today go to Toastmasters? What
Just to answer your question, I can continue that as I told in my introduction. Also, I was hearing about Toastmasters since previously. I was known about it. But this time I got an opportunity, so I think let's go explore what is there, why people are used to be there.
explore this? Yes. One or two words. Awesome.
Collaborative with the event. Right?
No, why do you want to come here? Why did you come here? Oh,
To learn and network.
network.
Be more expressive and your stage.
Here and experience.
Networking and to improve communication.
Networking.
Experiment.
Speaking experience. Yeah.
Basically, experiment. Personally working community. I work, I am online work. I talk to a lot of people.
In-person
Yes,
interaction.
in-person,
Sir, I think you are very used to attending meetings and meetings. So I just want to say that when you go back to home today, you learn a lot about Toastmasters. Take this motive back with you. Don't forget it. A lot of us will be keeping in touch with you, interacting with you. But don't let that zeal die. It doesn't matter where you come from, what your purpose in life is going to be. She's a director. She's worked in Toastmasters for about 20 years now, more than 10, 15 years now. She's still a Toastmaster. Renews every cycle. I'm doing this for the past 2 years. I was like at least serious and I'm a student. I've done my MBA now, the job of the everything. The world is trying to feed right now. But I still am very passionate about Toastmasters and want to continue. A lot of us here, even Misha, for that matter, 4 5 years of Toastmasters. People believe in Toastmasters. Okay? I mean, it's not only about public speaking or communication or leadership. That is not more to it. I wish I had a video where I play and just show small glimpses. It's not possible. And what Toastmasters does it, right? First year is about to learn and get the experience. The second year, you master your craft. After that, the things that you get from Toastmasters, we can't really tell you to tell that it works. As district officers, we've met so many people. The first time when I heard about Toastmasters, I was very skeptical. And I was in an online setup like for PTCS working online COVID. Somebody's asking me to pay money. I was like, you want help? But then skeptically, I sent in the money, I got the membership in because I had the love for communication, obviously. I went and I mean, the very first month I got my membership, I knew that Toastmasters is going to change my life. I mean, I was here to enjoy the whole setup. Obviously, also the motive. But today, after 4 years, that skeptical person is now a promoter. I keep on telling people to join Toastmasters and the AD as a district officer. Doesn't matter if it is Mumbai, Bangalore, anywhere in India. I just tell them that reach out to me. I'll help you reach out, connect with the right people. But just experience Toastmasters for once. I mean, when you come so far over, at least take a membership for 6 months. And I believe in this club. This club will make you realize the importance, and they will somehow make you whatever you pay, they'll give you the return on that. Obviously, the ROI is going to be greater than you want to pay for only 6 months, but the returns are longer. You can't imagine. So yeah, take membership in this club, 6 months, 1 year, whatever it is, and trust me, if you feel that this was not worth it, you can always come and you can shoot me and so that we can like also bonus because this club is going to give you that membership. So even if you have things of doubt, either way, trust yourself. You want to spend that money on some dinner, some gym membership, which is not going to convert, but trust me, this is more than public speaking, more than communications. This is not change your life. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you so much, Jira Director Toastmaster Jaiprakash. So I hope all of you have gained some value from this meeting. And as the theme says, self-appreciation and self-love is really the most important thing in today's generation. As the time is passing and world is becoming very fast paced, we are actually indulged in our love so much that we tend to forget ourselves in this chaos. So this is the thing, self-appreciation, your self-love is the most important thing that will fulfill your each and every dream. That is what I believe. And I close on this note.
Please take a picture.
हो जाएगा ना इससे हाँ सब हो जाएगा